What's up, guys? It's ACE and Can You Train Productions. Today, I'm gonna rant on the coronavirus. If you never heard of the coronavirus and you're watching this video, then you must be living under a rock. Just saying, though. Just saying. Anyways, let's begin with this rant. Where do I begin with this rant? I have a shitload of I have a shitload of stuff to tell you why the coronavirus is stupid. Anyways, let's get on with it for real this time. Warning, this video will contain lots of cussing. If you can't watch cussing videos, then click off the video right now. Oh my fucking god. This coronavirus has to be the dumbest shit ever. The coronavirus ruined everything. Heck, even the coronavirus ruined my life. It even ruined my hopes and dreams. Some people say that the coronavirus will end like in winter or next year, but I highly doubt it because this coronavirus just doesn't seem to end. And this coronavirus has been around for almost almost a fucking year now. You heard me, almost a fucking year. Clearly, this whole year was a disaster. Well, except for January and February, but still, those months are bad too since I've been getting bullied. But it's much worse because it's on YouTube. I got more bullied than I did on my old account, Brown M Train. If you never heard of it, it's my old account that I made in 2018. This coronavirus pandemic has made me change a lot, but in a bad way. You mean, no wonder I'm usually mad sometimes because of this coronavirus. And it ruined my goddamn birthday. I was like, what the fuck, coronavirus? You really had to ruin my birthday? I want this coronavirus to end right the fuck now, because this is going out of hand. And this coronavirus has caused lots of chaos lately. And this needs to stop right now. And oh boy, don't let me start with homeschool and how stupid that shit is. Homeschool doesn't make it any better. I'm basically failing almost every single goddamn class. Yo, I'm failing almost every single goddamn class. Ugh. 2020 has been a huge nightmare, and Donald Trump ain't doing shit to help. So fuck Donald Trump. He's a fucking bitch. And fuck Trump 2020 and his faggot ass supporters. Fuck Donald Trump. He ain't doing shit. Also, I heard he had the coronavirus. That's what his fucking ass get for being racist as well. So I hope I never see Donald Trump with his fucked up face looking ass. I don't know how the rest of the year goes. The only good news to say is I might go back to rail fanning like in Halloween and December. Hopefully it works out because I'm not in the mood for any bullshit. And I'm not looking for 2021 whatsoever because I'm 100 1,000% sure this coronavirus will be there. And oh boy, when this coronavirus is over, I would dance my fucking ass off. That's right, I would dance my fucking ass off. And for this homeschool bullshit, I have to do all of this work. And it's not even halfway through the school year. And it's not the second 9 weeks. Oh my god, coronavirus. You fucked up this time. Now I have to wear these stupid face masks. And also, have I ever told you this, that you can get a $50 fine in certain places if you don't wear a face mask? Yeah. I heard of that when I looked through my Google. It said MTA riders who don't wear a mask will get a $50 fine. That's like more than all of my money. And because of this coronavirus, I can't do shit. I can't go to Coney Island. I can't go to the beach. I can't go on rides. I can't go to water parks. I can't go to the pool, etc., etc., etc. My parents wouldn't let me, though. So, I have to accept my fate, hoping that I do go rail fanning in this year. I have to accept my fate, hoping that I do. I thought 2020 was going to be the best year of my life, but everyone who thought about that learned that the hard way. 2020 is shit. Fuck 2020. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck coronavirus. And fuck Donald Trump's gay supporters and all that stuff. Also, let me show you the video of getting a $50 fine in the MTA. Let me show you that right now.
Up or pay up. It's for the safety of every rider and every New Yorker.
Hello, sir. Would you like a mask? Make sure don't forget to put it on.
Face coverings are now mandatory on all trains, buses, and commuter railroads in New York City. And if you refuse to wear one, you'll have to cough up $50.
To be clear, this is not about revenue, and we have no interest in issuing fines or summonses. This is about public health.
At a news conference in Brooklyn Monday, MTA CEO and Chairman Pat Foy said riders who forget their masks or don't have one would get a warning first.
In many cases, the first action will be, here's a mask, put it on. No fine, no summons.
Would you like a free mask?
We're told so far the MTA's mask force has given out 4 million masks at subway stations and bus stops across the 5 boroughs, and they will continue to do so.
All of our station booths have masks. We have mask dispensers on buses. All of our police and the NYPD have extra masks if you need one.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
While city officials say over 90% of commuters have been wearing their masks while on public transit, a State of Respect campaign was also launched to encourage those who haven't. How do riders feel about the new $50 face covering fine?
There are people that don't listen, so I feel it's a good idea.
I'm definitely in favor of everybody wearing a mask. I think it's a little high, but I also don't see how it can be enforced.
Still, the mask fine raises questions like concerns about racial disparities in enforcement and what happens if trains and buses start to get overcrowded again.
We've never guaranteed social distancing, right? And no mass transit system around the country or around the world has done that.
The next stop.
Also, if you ride the MTA trains, it's usually empty. In New York, in certain places, it's basically a ghost town. Like when my parents went to Coney Island, they said that it was basically a ghost town in Coney Island. Well, there is people like eating at Nathan's and stuff, but still. I swear, almost every single year was a straight up nightmare. And 2020 is beyond terrible. I thought 2019 was the worst year ever, but this is a whole nother fucking level of disaster. And the worst thing is, we even have to go through racism to black people. You know how George Floyd died? Did, for whatever reason? Yeah. That's what we had to go through in 2020. And the worst thing is that you would have guessed it. The the, the person who was Black Panther died, and I'm really upset about that too. Can this year get any worse? Oh no. And plus, due to the coronavirus, I'm very limited to rail fanning videos. I'm running really low on it. No wonder I be borrowing it sometimes. Ugh. All I gotta say is I'm glad I have rail fanning videos, or if my channel would have probably never exist at all. I mean, that's the purpose of my channel. And no, I don't want to just keep borrowing rail fanning videos. Come on, I want to be original most of the time. And face masks, oh boy. It's really going to be bad for me when I ride the subway. Because usually I heavy breathe with the face mask since I can hardly breathe with it. This is going to be really bad. You know, I usually avoid heavy breathing at all costs. This coronavirus, fuck it. This virus needs to be over as soon as possible. Well, it's not going to be even close to being gone because there's millions of people is dying from that shit. And thankfully, I'm not one of them because it would really affect me a lot. A whole lot. It would be the biggest threat. And worst of all, for this coronavirus, I can't go anywhere. Clearly, I have to stay home bored all day and do this shitty homeschool. Ugh. I hope 2021 is a good year. Also, in December, get ready for my 2020 Ultimate Rant. Because it's gonna be fire once I make that Ultimate 2020 Rant. It's gonna be fire. For me, there is no year that has been worse than 2020. This is... Normally, people wouldn't say this, but this is worse than 9/11, even though I absolutely hate it. This is even worse, yo. And millions of people is dying from that stuff. And I feel bad for everyone who had the coronavirus, except for Donald Trump. Ugh. I've been so fucking mad. Seriously. I'm usually never happy when I'm quarantined. I've been bored in the house for a very long fucking time. Let's hope 2021 is a good year. Man, I wish I could just go back to 2018. 2018 was actually the best year ever, to be honest. Also, I wanted to say this. Did I say this before? Some certain places, it's basically a ghost town where there's either no people or almost no people. And most of the time, I'm just in the house. And I usually can't go anywhere. Plus, you get fined for not wearing a face mask during this coronavirus. I mean, it kind of makes sense to fine someone for not wearing a face mask during this COVID-19, and at the same time, it makes sense so people won't spread diseases during the virus, and it makes no sense because Probably the person can't afford it. Did I say that before? Whatever. I mean, what if the person can't afford a mask? Well, they could give out masks, but still. Anyways, that's all I can think of. Anyways, I'm leaving the video. If you like the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on my post notification so you can get notifications from every video I post. I'm leaving now. Goodbye.